I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. The W.A.L 7. 7-pot W.A.L 7, people call it. This is an interesting pepper. I haven't eaten you know what? I might have eaten one, I'm not sure. I know early on, like the first month of the channel, I ate one. This was grown by Linda McNew from Linda's Fiery Treats. Beautiful pepper. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this pepper because it's an interesting pepper. First time I did it, I didn't say the name. And I'm not going to say the name now, but I'm going to kind of allude to it. W.A.L is an acronym. All right, and it stands for Wicked Little Pepper. It's a wicked little pepper, little 7-pot. This pepper is a cross between a 7-pot Jonah and the Scorpion Butch Tea, which is a wicked hot pepper, the Scorpion Butch Tea. So, I've eaten these before. I know for a fact I've eaten them dry. Or no, must have been a fresh one early on. But it's been a while, so I'm kind of excited to eat this. It's got some amazing genetics. A beautiful interior. Oh, look at that. Look. Loaded with seeds on one half. Beautiful color. Wow, what a pretty color. Right before this video started, there was a bird over here singing. I've never heard a bird sing like that before. It sounded like I was being pranked, like someone's behind in the bushes making that noise and they're saying, let's see if he thinks it's real. I've never heard a bird like that. I hope it happens during the video. Really unusual. The W.A.L 7-pot. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It was fruity at first, well, fruity throughout, but then the fruitiness fades and it got very bitter. No floral notes, just very strong bitter at the end. And I don't mind bitter, but it was unusual too because there was no bitter up front at all, just fruity and just super hot. It's very hot pepper. My mouth isn't burning so much as my throat. I'm trying to put it in perspective. If a jalapeno is hot to you, then a habanero is, wicked hot. This is very hot. This is like so much hotter than a habanero. It's hotter than a ghost. Very nice though. Now the bitterness is faded. And like I said, I really don't mind bitterness at all. I kind of like bitter. Bitter with some floral is my favorite. Which is comical because I'm telling you, if you're watching me for the first time or you just found the channel, the channel's in its 8th season. 8. Season 1 and 2. And 3, probably 1 through 4, I did not like. So I had a love-hate. I even said this a number of times. I have a love-hate relationship with chocolate pods, or floral pods in general, but chocolate pods in particular because they were very floral. And floral, there were so many times where I almost threw up. Not because of the heat, just because my body just could not stand floral and just wanted to reject it. And now I've got to the point where it's a floral pot. I love it. It's weird. I never would have thought that was going to happen. I mean, I remember just hating it at the time. I really do. And now I just don't. So it's just interesting how that changes. So for a non-chili, this would be just a problem. You know, it's already coming down a lot. Almost back to baseline. So it peaked quick, but it came down very quickly. Now, if you're newer at peppers and you're kind of, gonna plan on getting into it, because these videos are kind of cool, you should know that if you're newer at it, it takes longer to build and longer to come down. The higher your tolerance gets, the quicker that happens. Like there are some peppers that have an extraordinarily long burn, like consistently, like the amnesia pepper. Burns long, it just does. Ghost peppers burn long. But some peppers burn super, super hot, but they're really, really quick and they flash out. With me, usually inside of 10 minutes. 10 minutes or so, 15 tops usually. It doesn't matter how hot the pepper is. I can eat a pepper and be back to baseline in about 10 or 15. But if you're a chili head, that pepper is going to be 7 and up. It's a dandy. It's kind of cool. It's great to watch these military jets fly around. It was a beautiful day today. And the sunset last night, it was really funny. Recently in the video I said that every night, and I mean it, every single night. Sunset's right there, and every single night the view is just something to catch. So I hope you're having a great day today. Be kind to somebody. Tell someone you love them. These aren't just words. You know what? I'll tell you what. Just for a second, I gotta tell you, I'm really, really excited that I'm sober. What a big deal that is for me. I love that. For everybody watching, I am 4 years, if you're new and you don't know that, I am a sober man. Anybody keeping track? Let me tell you, I am 4 years, 7 months, 19 days, 1 hour and 48 minutes. This is when I downloaded it. But 4 years, 7 months, and almost 19 days. It's pretty cool. 5 years is coming up. The opposite of addiction, you guys, isn't sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. It's true. And even in trauma and life, the solution to so many of life's problems are connections. And that's why we're living in a scary age, because we're living in an age where connections aren't really happening anymore. They're online, but that's not the kind of connection that really matters. That's important, but having connections and knowing people, it's such an important thing. It's critical. You guys need that. But connections, man, that's the key to the whole thing. Is, when you're in an active addiction, you hide from everybody. You know what I mean? But you can do it. If anybody's struggling, I'm telling you, you can do it. The Lifeboat is my brother's channel. It's an amazing channel, because if you're trying to get sober, you don't want to go. Sometimes people don't want to go to a meeting in a town or something where they have to stand up and talk about themselves. But in a chat, when you just type and you're anonymous and everybody else is going through the same struggles you are, that's a connection. So those kinds of connections are critical. So if you need some and you're trying to put something in your rearview mirror, right there is the Lifeboat. There is, right there, that's the bus. That's this. Click it if you haven't. It's my daily report card letting me know we're doing things right. In the description box, you're going to see Linda McNew from Linda's Fiery Treats. She grew that little bad boy, the W.A.L 7 pot. I hope you guys have a great day. Be kind to somebody. Right there those are all the challenges I've ever done. Pepperology for all the new chili chasers, and there's so many new ones every day. Right there is tons of new stuff, lots of good information for new chili chasers. I love you. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.